new world. The Red Planet has a story, and it begins now.
Mars Saga episode The Moons of Mars. Mars Saga presents another exploration of the Red Planet, focusing on two small but important companions that orbit around it. These are the moons of Mars, Phobos and Deimos. Although they are much smaller than Earth's moon, they play a significant role in understanding the history and environment of Mars. Phobos is the larger and closer of the two moons. It orbits Mars at a very short distance, so close that it appears large in the Martian sky. Because of its proximity, Phobos moves quickly across the sky, rising in the west and setting in the east within just a few hours. This unusual motion is very different from the behavior of Earth's moon. The surface of Phobos is covered with craters, showing that it has been exposed to impacts for a long time. One of its most noticeable features is a large crater that covers a significant portion of the moon. This crater was formed by a powerful collision in the distant past. The impact left deep marks and long grooves across the surface, which can still be seen today. Phobos does not have a smooth or round shape. Instead, it appears irregular and uneven, more like a large piece of rock than a typical spherical moon. This shape suggests that it may not have formed in the same way as larger moons. Many scientists believe that Phobos could be a captured asteroid or a fragment from a past collision. Deimos, the smaller moon, orbits much farther from Mars. It moves more slowly across the sky and appears smaller when viewed from the surface. Like Phobos, it also has an irregular shape, although it is smoother and less heavily cratered. The smoother appearance of Deimos suggests that its surface has been affected differently over time. It has fewer large craters and appears more rounded compared to Phobos. This difference may be due to variations in how each moon has interacted with impacts and surrounding material. Both moons are thought to be composed mainly of rock, possibly mixed with ice. Their low density suggests that they may contain a significant amount of empty space within their structure, making them less solid than typical rocky bodies. The origin of Phobos and Deimos is still being studied. One theory suggests that they formed from debris left behind after a large impact on Mars. Another possibility is that they were once asteroids that were captured by the planet's gravity. Each theory provides different insights into the early history of the Martian system. Phobos is slowly moving closer to Mars over time. This gradual movement is caused by gravitational forces between the moon and the planet. Scientists predict that in the distant future, Phobos may break apart due to these forces, or eventually collide with Mars. If it breaks apart, it could form a temporary ring around the planet. Deimos, on the other hand, remains in a stable orbit and is not expected to experience the same fate. Its distance from Mars allows it to remain relatively unaffected by strong gravitational interactions. The presence of these moons also affects the environment around Mars. Their gravitational pull can influence dust and small particles in space, contributing to the movement of material in the Martian system. While their effect is limited compared to larger moons, it still plays a role in shaping the space around the planet. Studying Phobos and Deimos provides valuable information about the formation of planetary systems. By understanding how these small moons formed and evolved, scientists can learn more about the processes that shape planets and their surroundings. Future missions are planned to explore these moons more closely. Spacecraft may land on their surfaces, collect samples, and return them to Earth for detailed analysis. Such missions could help determine their exact composition and origin. Phobos, in particular, is considered an important target for exploration. Its close distance to Mars makes it a potential location for future missions. It could serve as a base for studying Mars from orbit, or as a stepping point for further exploration. The low gravity on both moons presents challenges and opportunities. Landing on their surfaces requires careful control, but their weak gravity also makes it easier to launch materials back into space. From the surface of Mars, these moons would appear very different from Earth's moon. Phobos would look large and move quickly across the sky, while Deimos would appear smaller and more distant. Their irregular shapes would make them look like moving rocks rather than smooth, round objects. Despite their small size, Phobos and Deimos are important parts of the Martian system. They provide clues about the past and offer possibilities for future exploration. Their unique characteristics make them valuable subjects for scientific study. Mars may seem isolated in space, but its moons show that it is part of a larger system. These small bodies continue to orbit the planet, carrying with them the history of their formation and the processes that shaped them. As exploration continues, Phobos and Deimos will become even more important. They may hold answers to questions about the origin of Mars and the events that occurred in the early solar system. The study of these moons adds another layer to our understanding of Mars. It shows that even the smallest objects can play a significant role in revealing the story of a planet. Thanks for watching.